Yeah, you can see the plan is getting bigger. Hello everybody and welcome to another RimWorld stream. I have done a little bit of planning over here before we get started. This is going to be the royal residence, and I've made sure I've looked ahead at the requirements that we're going to need for when we become like the big dude, the emperor, the top of the tree. These are the sizes of rooms we're going to need. This will eventually be the throne room. It's a bit weird that the throne room needs to be so massive, you know, but I get it. This is going to be a ballroom. This is going to be the gallery. Which I think we have to fill with artwork. We're a long way off needing these two rooms, or this at this size. Hell, this size is good for a while. I'm not sure how far. I think marquee is where we can get to before we need to grow this room. This will be the bedroom. God knows what the fuck I'm going to put in this. I don't know what I'm putting in there at all. But it's going to be the bedroom. This will be a hallway. This could be an enclosed hallway as well, or maybe an open one, and this is going to be like a courtyard. These are shuttle landing pads. I was just thinking, though, I might want to nudge them further over to the wall, but I was trying to keep a kind of an open space. There will be a wall here. I suppose I should put one there as well, because this will be like we'll put another shuttle landing pad or two in there that visitors can arrive at, and these will be our personal ones, or maybe these could be visitor ones as well. I don't know yet. I thought it might have been a good idea to put a shuttle at the back, you know, like as a escape shuttle kind of deal, or in here maybe we could like maybe cordon this area off and fortify it some more, and we could put an escape shuttle in there. Maybe. But anyway, today, just before we got started here, I was thinking, what do we need to do? Because I've kind of forgotten what our to-do list was, but then I remembered we were going to make, we're going to move all the farming eventually. We may as well consider where to do that now, because some of this crop is coming in, and I don't want to put it up here yet, because we're going to make crafting areas along here and around here, like all the different tailors and stone cutters. Stone cutting takes priority, and we do have it researched, I believe, as part of the start. I think. I don't know. Hey, Cool Eye, hello. Get that first. Hell yes. How are you? How's things? I hope you're still feeling better. I hope your head's easing more. I saw that you guys have it pretty cold again. But do come on in. And thank you for popping in and saying hi. We do have 4 spaces for the colony still. The channel redemption is open if you want a colonist naming after you. Don't think you do. No, you don't. So you could be one of these. We do need to convert somebody. And we've got the Jubilee of Dominance. Nope, we're not doing the Jubilee of Dominance. That belongs to one of the other ideologies. Molly's, actually. Who we need to pull away from this supremacist healthcare system. I don't understand what that is. God damn it, you will be healthy whether you like it or not. Like, Jesus. Super hyper fanatical about healthcare. I feel like we ought to maybe put it all up here. Which means we're going to have to set some people to some hauling. I did mean to check in. I might as well get rid of those as well. I did mean to check into people's job listings. We can always look at that soon and make sure that people are doing productive stuff, that their job lists are good. Oh, we got a merchant come in as well. I didn't notice this. Bulk good trader. I think this, did we get the notification about this beforehand? But yeah, Molly's going to be our major domo because social 14. Very nice. What's the... Yeah, we already used Nanny's convert. We're a day and a half-ish away from another conversion. So let's clear the space up here. We should probably just dismantle those as well. We have no construction projects ongoing, so Big Red is going to go get us some components. We have like 56. Well, now we have more than that. And even more. Whatever he's carrying. What are you carrying? You didn't get components from that second one? Big Red, I'm disappointed. Not upset, not unhappy, just disappointed. Man. Well, we may as well send Nanny. It's Nanny, right? Who is the best right now, social. Hey, get out of my kitchen, you guys. Bringing muffalos into my freaking... Hey, we do need to make another rec room. We got our dance party going, though. That was pretty good. All right, what do we want to get rid of? We'll get rid of the bird skin. We don't have a lot of it. We'll get rid of the light leather, the panther fur. We don't really have oh god. Have that human leather, please do. I don't remember where we got this from. Where did we get this from now? I don't remember. We didn't make it. I promise you we didn't. Smoke leaf joints? Yeah, I don't want that in my colony. None of that. It's not that it's illegal, it's just, you know, making a mess. Cloth robe. I kind of feel like we might... it's a poor one, let's sell it. But I feel like even though it's not a uniform requirement, I might want to start making specific outfits as well for the priesthood. And a robe would be a good thing. That might not be bad. That might work for us. They don't want the tea leaves, interestingly. Like, bulk traders don't seem to want crop, which is very... Well, they want food crop. They don't want any other crop. But they're not getting our food. We want that. I need more meat, though. You know what? This is a good idea. Let's buy some chicken meat. We can't afford all of it. Of course, we have very little money. We're going to get 325 from them. I can probably buy... Oh, that. Let's just cycle it back until we run out of money. I feel like we ought to keep... you know what? Oh, look at that. We're going to be at 0 monies. 0 monies is a nice round number, actually, 0. I'm a big fan of it. And not exactly when we need to buy more stuff, but the fewer, I think... The fewer... The smaller your colony's worth, including the amount of just silver you have sitting around, the less likely you are to get raided. And what happened to this raccoon? Wolverine killed it. Logan killing raccoons again. Hey, there's more plasteel. Ooh. Didn't notice that. I saw there was a chunk down there. I'm just looking to see if there's any silver we could mine. I found the ancient... I didn't realize we had an ancient danger there. There's gold here, though. We should probably mine that out. But I think we had some silver and we mined it. Might have already plucked out what little bit of silver there was. There's the other ancient danger, yeah. Ah, there's some down here. And there's uranium. I'm not in a rush to grab that. We will be eventually. Just not right now. How's the hauling looking? We're going to need to move some crops soon. We have this... you know what? Let me quickly... How big are geothermal generators? They're basically that big, I think, right? So, yeah, we'll need it here. Hey! Behave yourself, Urana. Behave it. It's not Apollo. How's it going? Come on in. Nice to see you. And I think we're going to go with the same size room for the battery room, right? Is that our plan? Is that what we usually do? I did map one out, didn't I? Oh, I only mapped the one bit out. Okay, yeah. Actually, 2, 3... Yeah, that's what we do. That's going to be a power room when we get some geothermal. What are we working on right now, by the way? Machining. Right, we're going to start working on getting some weapons. We're going to work on the crafting area. Right now, I need to also... Let's see. Who gets these rooms? Inti, I mean, they have good rooms. I'm not going to move Inti and Luigi. We will probably want to move Monk into this room. Wrathful Monk, you can go there. And... I guess, you know what, Urana, you can have this other double bedroom now. You can have a double bed. There we go. Which means these unowned ones now need to get... I'm just going to uninstall them. We'll probably want to repurpose them as prison beds eventually. Yeah, sup? How's it going? Oh, shit. Yes. Thank you. I knew there was something I forgot to do. I'm just going to leave that running a second. Ah, fuck. I forgot to change the stream title, didn't I? Thank you very much for letting me know. Empire Run continues. Lazy title, can't think of one. Live with RimWorld. There we go. Boom, done. Thank you. I did not realize. Yeah, I wondered what you meant by not Apollo. I was like, what? Okay, cool. Hi, how's it going? Ah, shit. Wolf 2026. You know, we do have a quote command now. You can do ! add quote, space, and then you can write in your quote. You don't need to put quotation marks in there either. I don't think so. I can't remember. But you can just space and then type in whatever it is, and it'll add it to a database. Objection! I expected justice. Sorry, Luigi. Yeah, I was just told. I forgot to change my stream title and my category. I knew there was something I didn't do. I thought, man, I got my stream set up really quick this morning. Excellent. And then I got busy mapping out our royal residence, and whoops is all I can say. It was just a minute ago. It was, yeah. I'm sorry about that, Luigi. But now you get to see, you know, that you're still alive. You have an awesome hat. You are our noble, Luigi. You are the one in charge of this colony. You're the Imperial Acolyte now. You're at the very beginning. Actually, no, you're not at the very beginning. You're on the second rung of the Imperial ladder. You're in here somewhere. There you are. Look at that. You're there. That's awesome. You're in the tree. Oh, it's so cool. Luigi's on the way to Emperor. Well, Empress, really, because Luigi's character is a female, I believe. I'm not trying to match people up, male or female, because it's just too complicated. So you get what's available, basically. It's like Altered Carbon. If any of you have ever seen the TV show Altered Carbon, where they can like download consciousnesses into new people, and it's like they have bodies in storage of criminal bodies, basically people who've been put away into a mind prison and had their consciousness sucked out of their bodies and their bodies put into suspended states. People who come out of prison may not get their original body back. They get a different sleeve, as they call it. So you just get what's available in storage. They put some like young girl who was murdered, by the way. They were able to extract her consciousness from the implant, cyberpunk style with the relic, you know, and slot her into another body. And this little girl was in a body of some old grandmother, and it was like, just what the fuck are you in there? You know, and this warden was like, not my problem. You didn't pay for a premium service, so you don't get an age or even gender similar body. You get what's in storage. And it was like, fuck me, that's awful. So maybe it's not quite as bad as that, but you do get what's available, is the point. You get what you're given, and you'll enjoy it. Okay, these aren't going to be, like... these aren't going to be... rich soil crops. That's the word I'm reaching for. We'll do that, and we'll do strawberries there. So those are food crops in. And then we're going to want... I'm going to put in a space there. We'll make this here eel root, I think. Yeah. And we're going to forbid sowing, forbid sowing, forbid sowing. I'm not going to remove these because I want to take them back. We've got tea as well. We need to replant tea, and we need to replant some cotton. All right. Well, tea can probably go here. Let's do it 15 in size. And 10 across. And this will be the tea field. We've seen that we make a shit ton of tea. Look at that. Oh, look at that. It's almost like I planned this. And we need cotton plant there. We could do with some Tinctora dye plant as well, I think. That might be worth doing. Where would we put that? Maybe across the road. How wide are we making this gap? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 across. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. We can start there. And we'll do like a 10 by maybe 5. 10 by 5. That's for dye. So we can recolor things. I'm going to put a styling station down as well. You're very modern. Yes, you are. And with that hat as well. Altered Carbon books are great, and it's so is the show. Yeah, because it is based off of books, right? So it's like The Expanse and a few others were book first, then good show. So that, yeah, I only got to see, I think, season 1 of Altered Carbon, maybe season 2, I don't remember. Last thing I remember was when they were on the space station. That was the last bit with the sister. Like, I saw the whole of whatever that season was, but damn, it was good. It was a damn good show. I really, really enjoyed it. I'd love to get my hands on it on DVD or something. Ooh, Jubilee of Fieltism is coming up as well. How is 10 hours away from a conversion attempt? Yes. And we want to make... Just kind of trying to spin plates here. There we go. We have these little plants growing, so these rooms are going to get a little bit better over time. Trust me, we'll put better flooring in when we have it. Did I finish research? We did. Shit. We did machining. I forgot to set new research going. What are we going to do next? We have farming techniques. Centralized feeding, dedicated scarecrows. Yeah, like, it shows me I have this, but that's it. And I don't know what else it gives me. I'm wondering if it gives me the ability to create fertilized crops. The thing I was looking for, by the way, moisture pump. That's over here. A moisture pump slowly moisturizes soil nearby, converting marshes or shallow water into dry, soft sand into normal. Does not affect deep water. But what it doesn't do is make rich soil for you. So we don't necessarily want to be doing that. We have complex furniture, we have modern furniture, and artisan furniture. We're going to need this eventually for the royal ship, but not right now. We don't need it right now. But modern furniture isn't going to be bad. Ergonomic beds, maybe. Filing cabinet. Let's go for that. That'll help us with our research even more. Even though we've got both. We've got that high-tech, free high-tech bench that we found. That's going to be good. Is it snowing? It's snowing. Oh my god, look. We got snow! Brr. It's 0 degrees, which means our crops are probably going to start dying soon. I need people to do growing work over here. Hey, you gained a level, Luigi. Nice, you got a Psycast level. Here we go. Speaking of, you are an ice mage, basically. You can throw a ray of frost. We have ice crystal, sapping heat from a room for the next 5 days. Basically, you can turn a room into a freezer, which is not a bad idea. But we don't need it, because I don't do freezer rooms. I have fridges for that. They're much, much better. Ice shield creates an ice shield around someone. Breathe ice, that's like close range. We could have you do a cold zone. For the next 24 hours, it basically lowers the temperature of an area on the map. But if we go right up the middle, I don't know how we get... Oh, we have to get one of these to get these. They link in the center, I can see. We can then have some... You can turn someone into a block of ice, basically. Just like... Dunk, and just encase them in ice. That's going to be very useful. Or we could start working on some of the empathic stuff you do, because we wouldn't mind maybe getting the one... Where's the one where we can have people break out of, like, a funky mind thing? I think it's Mind Wipe. No, that purges everything. Ugh. Reunion file skip is fun. Word of Serenity. Yeah, ends a mental break. So I might go this way for now. We'll have this happen. I should probably also be spending some stuff on this. If we hit the upgrade button, we actually increase these stats as well. Neural limit, heat limits, recovery rate, psychic sensitivity, which increases the power of things, and cost factors to reduce the cost of psychic casts. So we should probably get on with that at some point. Okay, these guys are coming over here and doing their thing. Hey, the conversion is up. Where's Molly? Molly, where are you at? Good golly, Miss Molly. You need to join our funky group. I'm gonna have Nanny come down and tell you what's what. You hear the word about the bird? Oh shit, down to 38% certainty. We may convert her when this ability comes up in 3 more days. We need this, and then I can make Molly the Major Domo. Because we need one. Needs-wise, yeah, no Major Domo. Terrible Sky Lantern Festival. Shit, right, we had that, didn't we? God, we have so many festival types now because there are so many different people in our colony. All we've got is role changes, Jubilee. We will need a Christmas tree. What's the date? 3rd. We need a Christmas tree. Ideology. Christmas tree. Oh, look at that. We could put it in here, I think. That would work. Yeah. Let's build a Christmas tree now. Let's get it up. Begin decorating. It is December. It's allowed. But not before then. Not before fucking Halloween. Damn it. You get that shit done before Halloween, I'm gonna have issues. We have some tattered apparel as well. Oh, man, right. Yeah. I know what I can do about this. What storages do I have? Storage. There it is. Right. If I get... Finished modern furniture already? Jesus. 32 capacity? That's a lot. Oh, that's big, though. I don't like the way they sit against the wall, either. Let's just build one of these here. And what I'm going to do... Oh, I know how to spell apparel. We'll make it apparel... clear all first. Make it apparel, but we'll make it apparel that is 74% or worse of any quality for now. Yeah. And I'm going to tell this here to repair simple and repair complex. And this is the priority. I want it all here. Because this is part of the repair at crafting bench mod that I showed you guys on the intro, and they'll only grab stuff there, and I only want them to repair stuff that is... Well, I guess it doesn't matter, as long as there's it's whatever's there, so we don't have to set that. They're not going to work with Tainted, that's fine. I'm not going to put... Oh, we can't put Tainted on there, I think? Can we? I'm not going to put Tainted on there, just in case. Not biocoded as well, because we can't wear that. I don't know how to make... I don't think you can make your own biocoded. So basically, I am Elsa. I didn't think of it like that, but yes. You are. You are Elsa. How about that? Okay, it doesn't look as though anybody's sewing here. I saw people over here working. I think they're just chopping trees down, though. Which reminds me, I probably should tell them, You know what? Just to save ourselves the headache, cut the plants. Just cut all the plants in here. There we go. And then they'll just get straight into it. But once these crops have... we don't want to sow any of these either, do we? No. There we go. Once these crops have grown, we can pull them out of the ground. They won't get replanted. We can delete these fields. We'll start working on making a dedicated tailoring and stone cutting spot. We should probably do the stone cutting now, though. I want to have it over here anyway, so, you know, these people here are going to hate living next to the stone cutters, but, you know, it is what it is. Go form the No Homers Club and see if I give a shit. We'll make it this big. Yes, we could, actually. Hang on. How big are these? We'll put all the finished stones on these, so, you know. Yeah. Do one there. Maybe one there. And just kind of do this. Alright. Have it be like that. And then the stone bench thing can be in there. They can just go out here and grab all the rocks they want. All the shit that's sitting around in there, they can go get. That's all. Let's just forbid those for now. These that are already in here need to be moved so we can actually work. And, well, it'll ironically be made out of wood to start with. There we go. We will want a door at the back. Like there. And we'll want, as a business, a double door at the front. And all the blocks get put here. The ones we finish get put on here. So we'll go stone blocks. We're going to be making, what are we making here? Limestone. We have slate, marble, and sandstone. Not limestone. Okay, yeah. We'll have sandstone, slate. I think marble. Well, we'll need marble blocks, yes. Actually, let's have these be the sandstones here. We'll have the slate at the back here. We'll probably be making more stuff out of sandstone than slate. Yeah. So that's what we're going to have in there. And we're going to want a power system running to it. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna suck the resources. That's okay. And conduits under the doors. There we go. There we go. And production-wise, we have... I'm going to want an electric one because we are people who like to use automated stuff. So we're going to put the block right there. That's going to go right there is what that's going to do. Now, right now, because it's cold, it's going to have bad work speed. We will be warming the place up. We'll be putting lights in. Right there. Have a light there and a light there. We need a heater, which we will put there. That might be enough. We'll see. They're pretty powerful, those wall heaters. Once you enclose a space, yeah, they can do their business. Certainty went down again. Who tried to do what to who? What happened here? Somebody just tried to... I think Molly's certainty just naturally dropped. Oh no, it's got to change upward a day due to... Oh, because of good mood. Is going up to 2.7% a day? We can't have that shit. We can't have that shit. Also, why are my people not drinking tea? Come on, this thing is good for you. It's tea. Look at this stuff. It's a, you know, it's It's always safe. You can't get high on this shit. I know. There's no overdose chances. It is technically a social drug, though, which increases your recreation. Ooh. Oh, we're going to need a floor in there as well, aren't we? We'll put the cheapest floor in we can. We're going to put in the barn floor because, you know. There we go. What do we think of the royal residence plan, guys? That's big, right? Luigi, this is going to be your home, by the way. You're going to be living here. This is going to be your throne room in the end, when you are the high still up. We're going to grow the rooms as we need them, like when we need a bit more extra floor space. Because the further up in rank you go, I'll have a look at that in a moment, further up in rank you go, the more resources, or the more space you want, okay? So when we put you in the, like, you need a bit more honor. But once you become, let's say the next one is the knight, right? You want a bedroom, which is 24 tiles or bigger. So we're going to work on that next. But I want to build it out of stone, and I want to start replacing these walls with stone. A drink without risk? Where's the fun in that? But you got to start small before you can take the big drugs. So these are the training wheel drugs. So, yeah, you need an all-floored bedroom, double bed, and, you know, restrictions basically on what you need here. You need a throne room of 30 tiles. It's all floored with braziers ×2 and 2 columns and a harp. So we need a harp. Interesting. And meal restrictions, but you will not do dumb labor once you become a knight. What is this? Desperate refugees approaching. Anfisa, they say a flash storm burned down their home and asks that we can stay. And in return, they will work for free during that time. If you make some happy, they will join us. They may also do have a weirdo who joined us. We have Shard, right? The creepy weirdo person who joined us. I think that's part of Anomaly. We don't know what their true intentions are. Does it tell us 8 desperate? We can grow the colony with 8 people. Every time I've accepted these, more than half of them have tried to take over the colony. They basically violently rebel. And we don't really have a lot in the way of weaponry right now. Nanny's got a pump shotgun. Oh, Monk's, we can have Monk throw parties. We've got a bolt-action rifle. We have a carbine and another pump. And that's basically it, because we spent a lot of money with our weapon merchant, right? So, all right. Bill's over here now. We're going to want to make, I think, sandstone. Let's use sandstone as our regular building material for walls, right? So let's just start making sandstone blocks. Ingredients are gonna be, let's see, how far away? About that far away. So he's also gonna grab shit from around the colony for now, but I'd rather they just grab stuff from over here. That would be very helpful. It reduces travel time. This is why I like to work with this system. Let's just, you know what? Do forever. Exhaust it. And who is going to be handling this for us? We need someone doing crafting, right? Inti. Otherwise does hunting and cleaning. We have Big Red over here, though, who has way better skill. And Retro has 6. But Big Red has 7. Red? You're on. You're a construction guy. Oh. It needs to be someone who's not a constructor. So let's have Retro do it. Retro is also the tailor. This is the problem. Usually the people who are good at construction are also good at crafting. Like, it tends to come... It's 2 separate skills, but they always seem to be together. God, we have so many intellectual people. It's crazy. It's insane. All right. Well, let's get these built as well. Plenty of light in there, that's good. But we need the walls finishing. They're going... Manhunter pack. Oh no, what have we got? Oh man. Oh, it's crows. The crows! Manhunting crows. Nanny, run away. We need Nanny. We need, let's see. Nanny, NT. Let's have everybody try to retreat down here. Nanny's gonna get swarmed by crows. Shard. Everybody else. Luigi, Monk, Molly, Big Red, hide. The crows! Oh god, the speed went up again. Urana, divert up that way. Nanny, come back this way. Retro, NT, let's go. Defend the colony! Oh wait, Nanny, why are you not using your gun, you fool? Shoot them, you have a shotgun! Oh my god, she's getting pecked to death! Oh my god, don't shoot Nanny, you fools! That's your spiritual leader, damn it! Oh no! Kill the crows! Did we get him? Oh shit. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Who's our good medic? Inti, you're a good medic. No. You need to rescue. Go. Holy shit. What is this pump made of, bud? Looks white. That's weird. Oh my god. Well, these all have gross infections. Well, that was bad. Jesus, Nanny. Bleeding to death in 5 hours. Look at this. Bit in the head, the nose was cracked, scratched in the eye, left ear bitten twice, lots of nibbles on the torso, shoulder, arm, leg, foot, hand, finger, ring finger, left ring finger. They didn't want you to marry. Into you tending? Good. Please do, because shit. That was a murder of crows. I can see where the name comes from now. War. Well, that's good tending quality. 100% all round. Inti did the best work there. Holy shit. But of course, Nanny, the one who has the preach health capability, needs somebody to preach health to them. Oh shit, I left everybody. Everybody else drafted in there. They're just standing around like, is it clear? Can we get it? Can we leave now? Oh no. That's awful. Oh, look at this. This bed here was also abandoned for a better bed. Nice. So this and Molly, Retro, and Cabrera. Those people. Yeah, these crows we're gonna have to get rid of. But yeah, those are the guys. They need better beds. We're gonna need to, I guess, maybe dump the bodies up here. Storage, clear all. Crow. Crow corpses. Yes, just put them all in. Colonist needs rescue. What? Scarier infection? Nanny, what are you doing out of bed, you silly person? Inti, I'm sorry, you gotta rescue Nanny again. And they have an infection. Oh no! We've gotta get that dealt with. Because this is like the fucking... This is the 28 days later rage virus. That's what this shit is. Oh no, hang on. I don't like where this is going. There's a dead crow in here. No, we are not cooking with that. I must have missed a corpse. Turn that off, and now we can unforbid those. Okay, and those will all get dumped over there. Happily out of the way, then I can forbid them, like I did with the dead rabbit that was over here long, long ago. I forgot to remove the the dumping stack for it. Yeah. People, we need to deal with that right now. Inti. Prioritize tending. Get on that. And please tell me you're using decent medicine, not herbal. We've been down... Will you stay in bed? Fuck me! Stop getting up! We're trying to tend to you, Nanny. Right, that's it. That does it. That does it. That does it. Okay, you know what? Screw this. No, it's because it's not a medical bed. It's a medical bed now, and you will rest until healed, damn you. Because I need you to not die from the rage virus. Ah! Please. Inti, like, we haven't even begun yet. The infection is spreading. It's 12% now. There we go. Get out ahead of it. Fuck. I think we might be okay as long as Nanny stops moving around. We need that immunity to get above the infection level. It's catching up gradually as long as we don't miss it. There we go. It's there we go. It's fast. It's more nearly. There we go. Okay. 22% now. It's ahead of it. Good. We had this. If you guys remember the was it the Borg run where this happened to Talon? That was the Borg run, right? It was the Borg run where it happened to Talon. And I didn't see an infection that was not being tended to correctly because no meds were being used. And I was like, oh my God. And he died of an infection because we were too late to get his immunity up above it. That was a close call. I mean, if it had have been... If the infection had have been at like, say, 40-odd% before we managed to get some medicine in Nanny's body, you know, then we might not have caught up eventually. They need their immunity level to hit 100% before the infection hits 100%. Otherwise, they die from it. But in this case, they'd become a rage-induced... There was no coming back from that, as far as I'm aware. Scarier... I don't think you can reverse it. Like, all we could do is imprison them. And that'd have been it. Somebody please go move that shotgun. We paid a lot of money for that. Hey, Retro's making us some stone blocks. Nice. Okay. So Luigi's going to need a bigger bedroom by like 4 squares of what they currently have. So we will be doing that over here eventually. Once we have, you know what, move some of this. We don't need these taking up space. And growing. No, nobody's planting shit yet. What's going on? I don't get it. Not that we need it. We're not desperate for food, but sheesh, guys, sheesh. Wildlife. Let's do some hunting. We want to eat some turkey. Let's get some turkey and some ibex. Ibex. Is it ibex or ibex? I don't know. Raccoons. We in the Ozarks. We can eat the raccoons. Sure, why not? I've heard it's decent. Guinea pigs. Rabbit. Hell yes, we want a rabbit. And everything else is just too small to chase around, so let's let my hunters deal with that shit. Hey, I didn't assign Shard to a specific working system. I'm suspicious of this person, though. They joined us under very unusual circumstance, you know? Like, Shard joined us... Oh, research project. Fuck. In the middle of all that, we finished a research project, and I did not set another one again. Advanced lighting, maybe? Can change the color of lights. That'd be kind of fun. I think, however, do we want that geothermal power? We may get close to it. It's a lot of... Yeah, okay. Let's do it. It's a lot of power. We can start tapping into some of these thermal res... Oh, actually, no. Were we gonna... No. We were gonna do gas extraction instead. That's even cheaper. And turn that gas reservoir there into a power plant. I feel like that's the thing we should be doing. So all back here, we're going to have like a power building, basically. Oh, you know what I didn't do as well? I didn't actually consider a good place for Nanny to live. Like, I was going to make this back here. Like, I think maybe they could do with like a little garden. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll make a decent size house back here for Nanny. Maybe make it that big. Have... be like that. Like living room, bedroom kind of deal, you know? Because they are the religious leader and they're going to need a decent-ish house. But then, yeah, they're going to also be living next to the gas plant. Shit. Oh. Gonna go cook, see you later. Okay, Luigi. Have fun, enjoy the food. We'll probably still be here if you want to pop in afterwards. We're pretty early into the stream. But if not, we'll see you next time. There will be some Ace Attorney probably tomorrow. But it might be more RimWorld. It depends how much I really want to play this after today. We may be like, fuck this. Or I might be anyway and be like, I'll wait till next week. There's too much shit going wrong. Nanny, how's that infection looking now? Is anybody actually bringing food to Nanny? You're gonna die from starvation, for Christ's sake. Yeah, our doctors are supposed to. They're busy hunting. Oh, Molly is doing some tending. Okay, Molly's bringing a new batch of medicine. That's fine. Yep, that. Okay, but even with that, they're ahead of the curve and their immunity is continually going up. Are you bringing them food now? Yes, feeding Nanny. Good, they're hungry. Nanny hungry. Oh, look at this as well. A lot of the wounds, even, I mean, there were only scratches and little bites, but there were just a lot. It was like a death of 1,000 cuts situation going on there. There were a lot of them. I don't think, actually, you know what? In all the time I've been playing RimWorld, and I have thousands of hours in this game, I have never had a colonist actually be infected by a man-hunting creature. Never. I've never had that. That's a new one on me. I know it can happen, I just never had it happen. So that was very, very scary. Okay, we're a few days away from having our Christmas party, though. Christmas 2 begins on the 12th. Oh, and the Preach Health ability is back, but you can't use it on yourself. That helps boost immunity. There is a Psycast tree for this as well. Harmonist, I think? No. Which one is it? Is it Archon? No. Not Chronopath. Yeah, it's Protector. Word of Healing is also another one right here, look, down here. Word of Healing. That's another one you can use. Word of Immunity as well for this particular thing. Word of Healing would, like, boost their healing rate really high for several days. and immunity one will do the same, but their immunity gains will be much faster. Like, they would have a buff to it, like 30% additional immunity speed recovery. So you can see now they're at 90%. That's nice. That's good. I think Nanny is safe. We have saved the priest. Alright, well, you know what, Retro? You can have this room here. I'm going to reassign you that room. We do need, I think, a hospital wing would be a good idea. Swarm of birds is such a nasty friggin' thing. We needed meleeers for that, really. You know? Like, Nanny has a knife, but against that many birds, it was just constant stun lock. And the pump shotgun can be used close range, so they could still fire. Yeah. 200 sandstone blocks. Is this good for making the start of a bedroom? Where do we want to start it? Down in this bottom corner, I reckon. They need 24... Yeah, 24 interior space. So we can do like a 5x5 internal area, I think. That's 35 there. And that'll give them 25. That's weird. Why is it doing that? Why is the preview doing that? That's strange. Oh, I know. I'm using the wrong freaking wall. Am I? That's the diagonal. Where are the regular walls? Hang on. Oh, it's in there. Right. Okay. We'll do a 5x5 room like that. We'll do a regular wooden door for now. We'll just put it in there, like that. This seems like a plan. What kind of floor can we give Luigi? Well, the floor's got to be kind of nice. We should probably start on some nice flooring. I mean, we have blocks that we can use for this, right? But there's also this stuff. Like, it's 12 wood. It's a lot of wood per square. But there is a beauty aspect of 2 to it. Then there's this polished stone floor. If we went with sandstone, there's a beauty aspect of 2. There's fine steel floor. Beauty aspect of 3. You could go with fine silver, which we don't have the silver. It becomes 7. And gold, 14. You know, so this is how you make your rooms really, really impressive. There's a fine wood floor here as well. And I have color variations. I have walnut, birch, mahogany. Mahogany's quite nice. I don't think the material matters. Beauty of 3. 20 wood each. Son of a... Same all round. It's just the color scheming different. 20. Do we have... We have loads of wood, though. Let's be fair. All right. Well, we'll do it. We'll do it. Let's get it running. Get a nice bedroom now, and we'll move this bed in there because this is the royal bed. You know, it's a wooden royal bed. Good, and it's an artwork. It's got a bunch of Japanese on it. I don't know what it says. It was, I think, parts of this colony were part of like some other player's colony because I have a mod that imports that kind of stuff from like a database now. Or is that part of vanilla? I don't even know anymore. Oh, look changes are desired. Ew. Yeah. Well, you know, if people could actually begin planting these crops, that would be amazing. And there's all this over here needs doing. Let's set the harvest. Boom. I want all that harvesting, guys. Why are people not working on this? Like, plant cutting is high up on some people. Nanny was one of them, so this has slowed right down, but I have Luigi who does our mining. Shard only does our research now. That's what I want. And Luigi is our only miner. Although that's probably going to change. I think. When they become a knight, dumb labor, that's cleaning and hauling for sure. But I'm not sure if mining counts. I think that's still skilled. Because cleaning and hauling don't have a skill, I think, right? There's no... Yeah. There's no skill associated with cleaning and hauling. But there is a skill associated with mining. So that doesn't qualify, I think, as dumb labor. But I guess we'll find out. Big Red tried to convert your inti. Big Red, you knocked that shit off. That's not good. You don't convert this guy to Wayland Yutaniism or whatever the fuck this is. Fieltism. Okay. But because this is mostly... Oh god, Big Red tried to attract your inti as well. Big Red, let me give you some advice here, okay? If you're attracted to somebody, don't try to change them. Respect them for who they are. You know? Sitting here trying to attract your inti and then being like, yo, by the way, convert to my religion. That's a bit scummy. I'm sorry about that, but that is. You don't get to do that. Luigi is meditating. I think the next couple of upgrade points I'm just going to pump into Psycast Basics. Look how long it takes to put this floor in. My god. It's a long time. We're going to need power over there as well, aren't we? Let's see. Power. Hidden conduit there. Eventually, we're not going to need this to be a hidden conduit, but this is whatever. Caravan to Ithdelborn. They have a request, would like us to purchase 510 of our light leather. They will give us a silver spear, or a plants and skill melee skill trainer, and 28 gold, or goodwill. In the trash. I don't care. You know what, we're not going to take this. Let's just trash that as well. I've never collected a single relic, but I would like very much to. We will keep the grav ship in back pocket just in case we ever want to get one. I'm not sure where we're going to put the damn thing. Like, this is a pretty close-in colony still. But we get in there. We're working on it. And again, don't forget, guys, if you don't have a colonist named after you, you can redeem a channel redemption points. I think it's 500 points. It's not much. It's free. It's not something scammy. It's built into Twitch. It's free. You just earn them by watching, and I will name one of these 4 colonists, Molly, basically after you. You get to, whoever redeems it next gets to be the major domo. If you already have a colonist, then I will refund you your points. But for anyone who doesn't have one, you can be one of these 4 people here. One of these 4 lovely people. Hey, we finished the gas stuff. Right, what do we want next? Industrial generators wouldn't be bad. The thing is, they're bigger, but I've done the math on them, and they're not better. They're not better at all, actually. We did this with the Borg run, with the wood fire generators, or chem fuel. Was it wood? It was wood, wasn't it? We went. I already have doubled, so I'm fine. Yep, you got yourself in here. You've been through the shit though. Like you're missing an eye because you wouldn't settle down, and Nanny came over and stabbed you in the eye when we tried to get you to join our colony. We did get you recruited in though. We should probably do some religious shit. Now that Nanny's up, and I mean, we are going to do the next ceremony here soon, you know. I could do a leader speech, get everybody roused up for pre-Christmas stuff, you know. I don't want to wake Molly up, wake Nanny up to reach to Molly for now. But yeah, you went through some shit, and then I think you almost died last time as well. Something went very wrong. I can't quite remember now. It's been a week. It's been over a week, nearly a week actually. It's, last Saturday since we played this, and it's now Wednesday. Mad guinea pig? Well, everybody's asleep. I don't know what this mad penny gig. What this mad guinea pig me? Mad guinea pig? Yeah. Urana, you know what? Prove yourself. Get out there and murder this thing. Kill it. Kill it. Ba-ba-ba-bam. Ba-ba-ba-bam. Yeah, come on, guinea pig. What you got? What you got? What you got? Oh God. NT, get out there. Luigi, you've got a knife. Go stab that fucking thing. Ah! Melee it. Oh, you got it. Never mind. You're all good. Oh, but you're a medic. You can self-tend. What did you lose something else? You got bit in the arm. You have a frail torso as well. That's a thing. Oh, I think you almost got beaten to death by one of the colonists in some disagreement. Yeah. And because of your frail torso, you were basically like near death. Kill it. Yes, kill it. Kill it now. Shoot. Kill it now. Okay, now you're gonna go heal up. Missing out. That's probably why you were struggling. It was like, I got all these... But that's your sight eye that you've still got, so you're fine. You should be okay. You just have 0 peripheral vision when you're aiming. Oh, that was funny. I guess we learned a thing here today. Never task Urana with murdering a guinea pig. Man, that room is cold, even though there's like burning fire pit things. Let's give you a heater here as well. So just, I should have probably double checked, but that is big enough in there, right? Yeah, 25 blocks. Good stuff. Oh no, and because I put the friggin' thing down here, it removed the plan. Because I built a power conduit and it was like, oh, let's remove that real quick. There's still one piece remaining there. And they still haven't finished the damn door. There we go. Monks on it. Monks on it! Oh, man. Look at you. You're so beaten up. Look at this eye. Oh, we need to get you an eye patch. You can be like, punished Urana then. Urana the big boss. Man. For those of you wondering why we have so many graves, by the way, these are the graves of people that have attacked us and died. They didn't end well. They were in trouble. Oh, Nanny. Right, Nanny, I need you to go convert Molly. Where's Molly at? Molly's over here. Go convert Molly. Forgot all about that. Molly, stand still. Fucking log down and listen to the good word. The good word about the bird. Listen to it. Where do you think you're going? Come back here. You can't run from the truth forever. You need to hear about our faith. Convert, damn you. Oh, 50, because she's up to 47 now. Damn it. We could have had that, but Nanny spent forever in bed. Could have had that. We need a major domo, and it's got to be Molly. They've got to remove themselves from the Ilwaban army. The supremacist healthcare group. I think because it's December, nobody's planting, but we're supposed to be in, oh, it says winter now. Weren't we in a permanent summer? Hang on. I'm missing, I've got 2 other RimWorld playthroughs I'm playing with right now, so maybe I'm confusing them. Growing period year-round. Maybe because it's December, they're not growing stuff there. They haven't bothered sowing. Maybe we're just on the cusp of, like, what is reasonable. Oh. Luigi's, room is now ready. Ready for the jelly. Let's go. We want... That's an excellent one. You know what? I'm going to reinstall that over here as well. Get the excellent dresser. That can come with you. There you go. And the plant pot is normal. I'm going to raid the colony for good plant pots. He's the noble. They get to, you know, have that kind of shit, you know? And then we can build a couple of beds there now. We need to move people into good living situations. We need to rebuild one of these over here. Pots, you say? No, we sold that. We had some of that and we sold it. We got some off of one of the pirates that tried to raid us. They dropped like several smoke leaves and some of our people started smoking it, so I've sold it. It's gone. Because, you know, we are party animals, though. That is a thing. We love the party life. And I think what we're going to do is begin the leader speech over here. Everybody, get in here. Let's have a nice, rousing speech. Let's see what Luigi has to say here. Apparently, it's very important we go find zucchinis. Are we talking about hide the zucchini? Talked about how Ghostface the colony is? Is this some fucking, like, Zoomer speak going on here? What is this? Does the colony have enough riz? Are we Ghostface? For real, for real? FR. Offered thoughts on the mind as a blade. Yes, here we go, talking about how to be cordial. Be nice to everybody. Look at my fantastic birdskin hat. Thoughts on the grace of the colony. Zucchini is important because of its size value. Cucumber as well. Discuss survival versus luxury. Luxury is more important than survival, I think, is what we were saying. Explain the terrible sexual experience of the colony's enemies. Oh my god, we're getting into some Trumpian shit now. Like, I've heard as well they have, like, over in those pirate colonies that are terrible people, by the way. Terrible people, you know. They're also not having a lot of sex because they're just awful at it. We have the best sex in this colony. My god, where did we go with that, Luigi? What were you saying? Strength of the colony. I like how, like, the throne room's over here and then this tiny little bedroom all on its own. This will be a grand residence eventually. It was encouraging, though. Everybody got a mood buff from this. Luigi's social impact, 35%. 9 out of 10 people came in, and the room was decently impressive. Eventually we can hold these. I guess we could have held the leader speech on the throne, but this room isn't as impressive yet. It's decent. This is a somewhat impressive room, so it's better to be held here for now, but this is going to get better, guys. Actually, I'm just kind of wondering, are sandstone walls, they don't have a quality thing. Have a look. Bedroom is somewhat impressive now. Yeah, I don't think sandstone walls, like wood walls, they're neither here nor there in terms of impressiveness. If we want impressive walls, eventually, I can't pick it for now. Can I change the material in the preview? No. I want to see what, man, can I do it from here? Yes, I can do it from here. That's weird that I have to do it from here and not the other one. If I choose, I mean, I know jade is going to be good, but we're going to go for marble. It'll have a beauty of 1. Jade walls have a beauty of 10, but they require way more jade than normal. So, and I'm not making the jade palace over here. Obsidian is 8. Ooh, I don't know how we get obsidian, though. Granite doesn't give us good, limestone doesn't give us anything good, and neither does slate. So, marble, though, bioferrite walls, don't make your colony out of that, by the way. Because bioferrite is incredibly flammable. Is inflammable. Wait, inflammable means flammable? It's flammable shit, okay? So, don't do that. Uranium, if you want to grow extra toes and other appendages, maybe. Gold wall, obviously, you know, like golden palace, silver even. So we can make walls that add to the beauty of a room. Sandstone doesn't do that for now. Roses, on the other hand, here. I think these, when they're planted, are going to give us additional beauty. But they need to be planted. And for whatever reason, not a lot of planting is going on right now, which is very strange. I don't understand that. Luigi needed a bigger bed because they wanted to prove they're the best at the stuff. Yeah. Well, they already had this bed. We found 2 gold-plated royal beds sitting out in, like, I think it was down here or something, or down here maybe. I don't remember now. Oh, were they up here? I think they were up here. Anyway, we found 2 royal beds in one of the ruins of the buildings up here. And doesn't matter where. But anyway, I was like, okay, this is a good start. This gives us a nice start. There are better beds. Are we still not? Did I not choose? Did I get distracted? I didn't choose another thingy. I got distracted, didn't I? Guys, you're supposed to help me out with this stuff. I feel very scatterbrained today, apparently. Everything is flammable if you try hard enough. Well, in this game, even steel walls can burn, and metal can burn in the real world. People don't think it can, but it can. It just needs to be very fucking hot. Certain metals are very reactive. Aluminium, for instance. Aluminum. It's, you know, it can burn. It can be very flammable. Oh, that's gone cold. Yeah. Cold coffee. I don't understand why people like that. Yuck. All right. Yeah, this planting situation is starting to piss me off. Why are people not harvesting? I mean, Nanny's kind of tied up cooking. Monk's tied up constructing, or was. Plant cutting isn't getting done. We need more people to do this for us. Here we go, finally. It's getting done now. Nanny, how's the food situation looking? I think I might be asking you to do way too much. Yeah, might have been asking a bit too much, because there's a lot of dead creatures in here that needed... Oh, what do we got? Cabrera tried to flirt with Molly, making an observation about hostile gunsmiths. Yo, that'll get your boiler roaring, absolutely. Molly became aroused and is now Cabrera's lover. So they're going to move into a bedroom together, I guess. We'll see who moves in with who. Cabrera only has a single bed, so that kind of actually decides that, doesn't it? We should uninstall that. And Molly as well only has a single bed. That's perfect! Just uninstall both of them, move into one of these rooms, okay? They're both mediocre rooms, but that's better than your dull ones. Gotta sleep, see ya. Okay, Urana, take care. Thanks for hanging in. We will keep you alive. I will look for a bionic eye for you, or an eye patch. One or the other. We'll see how well we do then. Good to see you. Take care. Good night. Okay, the harp was finished. Try to stab my other eye. I mean, if you want me to, we can make it happen. I'm just saying. Take care. What do we want next? I guess gunsmithing. We can start on that now. Alright, okay, these are all getting harvested. Yeah, like agriculture is becoming a bit of a weakness here, like in terms of our ability to produce, because I have people who are too busy doing other jobs. Keeping this fine meal stockpile up. This is becoming a bit of a problem. We have loads of rice, loads of berries, so we weren't exactly desperate for the food. I just want to move these out of the way. Oh, that's emptied? Oh, there's a bit of rice there. You know what? For that last little bit of rice, I don't care. Just get rid of it. I don't care about that. I'd just like them to get on with planting over here now. Get the new fields done. It's kind of warm enough for the crop to grow. Yeah, this is the thing. We don't have a lot of stuff we can do over here, I guess, right now. Like, there's no general sermon that we can run. And we're a party empire. Like, we can do another Jubilee in 12 days. That'd be good. We can get Monk to throw a party. Do we choose where it goes, or just... Like, how do I... What do I click on? How does this work? What? I can cast throw party on a squirrel. What? Alright, we have to try this. I've never actually used this particular role before, so I don't know how it works. Apparently we throw a party on a squirrel and everybody enjoys it. Everybody liked that, you know? What we should be doing as well, I guess, is working on the gas plant. We've had that for a while now. What do we want? We want pipe network and Elixion gas. So we can put a pump there for 104 components. It's not bad. And they don't need power. They just work. I guess they work from the gas pressure. And this is an infinite resource. It's basically like having the geothermals. And then we pipe gas into tanks, which I think we should definitely build over here on this bit of slate land here. Thing is, that's going to be, I guess it won't be part of our defensive walls. Eventually the defensive wall could be here and here. So, yeah, but then fire won't spread to it. You do not want your gas, because these will explode. So, you know, I feel like we ought to make those first. So we're going to put a couple of tanks in just for some storage. We're going to build a gas reservoir. Apparently, there are 3? I thought we only had the one. There's one over there. I thought we only had the one. And one down there. Well, we can get way more gas than I thought. And we will want hidden pipes, I guess. We'll have a hidden pipe go there. We'll have another one go here and there. Now, the power plant can be wherever we want it to be. But I think in here makes some sense. So, sandstone wall. They don't need to be indoors, but they probably should. Eventually, this is going to need to be a very big gas reservoir area. Where would we put the power plant? Could put it in here, I guess. Do that. Make them... Yep, okay, gunsmithing is done. Nice. Kind of just want to make a open-sided building like that. But it's not going to have doors. It doesn't need it. But we will tell them to build a roof over it. Yes. Which means I need them to also remove some of these plants around it. All of this. This could all go. And then for power, we want gas power generators. Yes. So these are going to make 1,000 watts each. They're basically the size, the same as chem fuel or wood. But here's the thing. There are portable wood generators. This is the thing I said about with the board run, and I got distracted. They make 500 watts each. And it is a one-tile thing. Okay? These are 4 tiles for 1,000 watts. Now, building them is cheaper. 2 components is all we need in 100 steel versus 40 steel and 1 component each. So to make a 2x2 of these, we get 2,000 watts of power. But we will spend 4 components. And it's 4 things that can break down instead of 1. And, you know, it's 120 steel. So it's 20 more steel and double the components than building one of those. The problem with gas generators, it seems, is we don't have a portable version, because I would happily build single versions of them. You know, okay. But what we're going to want to do is build a couple of those. We'll get probably that many, actually. Now, I don't remember, how much gas do we need from these? Does it tell me? It doesn't tell me, does it? I guess we'll have to build 1 now. Let's see. We want to replace all these wood generators first. So there is that. And we will be supplementing with geothermal if we can. Like, I don't mind doing that. I think it's a shame we can't get rid of the geothermals if we don't want them. But there we go. And then we're going to want to actually pump in the gas. There we go. And then I can tell them to build this roof over it. That. The floor is going to be concrete in a big round area. Have that as well. And that there. Just try to keep the fire at bay. Fire spreads 2 tiles. You always want your fire breaks to be about 2 tiles big. So, but no fire would spread over here because we've basically got stony soil where nothing grows anyway, or not much. And then we've got rough slate. So this is kind of okay. But I would very much like for none of this to burn. So we'll let those guys start building that. Of course, I'm going to be building... Yeah, that's a problem, actually. We don't have any power yet to run. We don't have the way of getting the power out of here, so it's kind of a waste unless I do this right now. Let's have this come down here. There. Cross to here. And then we'll have a hidden conduit go down there as well. There we go. And we'll see how much gas, like this gas pump, right? It is going to create 7,200 liters per day of gas, okay? And we're storing that over here right now as a buffer. What I want to know is how much does this take? Oh, it says here, right, okay, 600. So these 4 generators are going to take 2,400 out of the 7,200. So we can make 3 times the generators? We can make 3 times as many. So we can get up to 12 generators basically running in here. That's not bad. I mean, I've only made enough space for 8 right now, but I could always make another generator room over here, or expand it further over, down, or across. Across would be better. Let's just make it wider. So I'm going to tell them to do that. Build it all. All right. 18 hours to another conversion. Molly is going to get converted whether she likes it or not. And then we've got retro. Yeah, I kept that there. Now we'll move Molly over eventually when we have a colonist named after them. Keeping all my unnamed ones over here for now. But once we get Molly converted, we will be able to... We can't make Molly the major domo until she's in the faith, you know? But that's the problem. Tomorrow it's Christmas 2 Eve. Christmas Eve 2? Christmas 2 Eve 2? I don't know. It's the 11th of December, everybody. Merry Crimble. What we're probably going to want to do is make a battery room as well somewhere. Battery room would be very, very nice. Retro's running out of... Oh, no! This is we're building our new power plant. You hit me with a solar flare. Fuck you, Cassandra. Seriously? A solar flare? Now? Here? At this time of year? In this part of the country? Localized entirely within my kitchen? Are you Fire alert. Oh, great. We're building a gas plant and it hit me with a fire alert. Now that's the thing. A direct lightning strike happening here would actually blow the fuck out of this place. I think putting a roof in would help. I feel like, you know what I ought to have done? Oh, I should have built... I might actually do that. I think we can move these. Yes, we can reinstall them. Good. We might want to move them into a mountainside, under a roof. Just to highlight the point. Cassandra's like, here, have a solar flare, so none of this works. Oh, there we go. That's getting gas. But also have a fire nearby that the rain seems to be refusing to put out. Let's build all the concrete. Excellent. Nanny is ready to convert. Hell yes. Where's Molly? Where you at, girl? There you are. Come on. It is time you joined us. Oh, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Watch this. Yes! Converted to the party empire. Welcome to the family. Alright. We'll let everybody get a day of work in. How are we doing on steel mining? We've still got a vein here that's getting chopped out, so that's good. We're going to be using a lot of it. What we're going to do is no longer refuel these. And then when that's done, this electric network, once that's built, is going to get connected. Oh, and that one there as well. And they're insisting on chopping off this tree. That's plenty of power. That's plenty. But we need a battery room. need to think of a good place to put a proper, regular battery room. Maybe up here. Near the power plant would make sense, so let's figure out how big we want it. So we got two. I'm going to put like 2x2 batteries in. 4, 6, 8. And perfect. And then we got a space there. There. Fuse room would also be good. Or we could put fuses in there, maybe. So we'll start building a big battery pile in there. And you know, we did say we might need a crematorium, didn't we? I think the crematorium is a 3x2. We can power the crematorium with gas? Oh, hell yes. All right, yeah, and it's a 3x2. So we can build a room in here. That can be like a little crematorium. We'll put a fence in here eventually as well around this thing. Because we probably want to start cremating people who aren't colonists, and I'm going to start exhuming them as we need a grave. If a colonist dies, they get a proper burial. Raiders will start to get cremated, and we will run a gas pipe up there. That's going to be good.